Hey everyone, my name is Jesús Gringo, coming to you from my roof just outside the city limits of Mexico City. We're about to have our annual earthquake simulation. So behind me is a junior high. So I'm not exactly sure what they're gonna do, but we've had some pretty bad luck down here that when they do simulations, we have actual earthquakes. It happened twice. I don't know if it was 2 years in a row or not, but it was pretty nuts. So a lot of the earthquakes, the epicenter will be down near Acapulco, in that area. And so they have like maybe a minute to 90 seconds to warn people, hey, there's an earthquake, get out of your house if you can. Now the rules are different when you're in a giant office tower. They basically recommend, I think, you stay where you're at because you can't be in the elevator and you're not gonna make it down, 20 flights of stairs in time anyway. Maybe you're supposed to stand under the door jamb. But I'm interested to see here, all those kids behind me should basically be evacuated from the classrooms, I'm assuming. And the funny thing is, I'm the only Gringo who lives out where I'm at, and they're always yelling at me when I have to come up and deal with the water tank on the roof. Gringo, some of them know my name. It's Jim. They'll be yelling that. Some will yell Guero. So here we go. They're making an announcement. Now you can hear the earthquake alarm. That's the siren going off. So again, this is not a real earthquake. But when I hear that sound, I'm running down and getting outside just because there's no real building code here. My house isn't up to some earthquake standard. The one plus is that we're on solid bedrock. A lot of people don't realize that Mexico City was built over a drained lake. So you have no idea whether your building happens to be on more solid ground or, it's basically glorified sand and an earthquake's gonna make it collapse. On top of that, Mexico City's sinking because that ground is so unstable. On the other hand, my house has survived 2 or 3 earthquakes. So that's the junior high behind me. You can see all the kids are out. They've come down. And like I said, the crazy thing is, we've had these simulations every year. And at least 2 of like the last 3 or 4 years, we had earthquakes right after the simulation. One year, people were just assuming like it was the test going wrong, like they fired it off again, and it was a real earthquake. Now, right now, they're shouting out instructions in Spanish, and I've been here 12 years, and I speak really fluent Spanish, but when it comes through like a bullhorn or a loudspeaker like that, I have real trouble understanding what they're saying. So I'm not sure what the recommendation is or what he's telling them. Yeah, I can't tell. It's really hard for me in those cases to understand exactly what's being said. So the alarms stopped. There are a couple of companies that sell devices that will alert you. They're like plugged into the system. At some point, I think I want to get one. But again, I'm in the northwest corner, just outside the city limits. And so we're on much more solid rock than what the city has to deal with. So we felt it. It's been, fairly strong out here, but we don't end up with a lot of buildings damaged or anything like that. So I just figured I'd come out here and show you guys like what the simulation is like Now, obviously, I know it's a simulation. Otherwise, I'd be right down on ground level in between the two houses on our land just to make sure nothing falls on me. But again, where I'm at, it's just not nearly as dangerous. And then it also always depends on how far the epicenter of the earthquake is. When it's super far away, it's not a problem for anyone. So it looks like basically we're done. The principal or whatever is just shouting out some final instructions for the students. If you like my videos, please hit the like and subscribe buttons. You can even turn on notifications so you don't miss a single one of my videos. So I hope you enjoy the view from my roof in Mexico City, and I will see you in the next video. Thanks, everyone.